Back here. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams, a dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart, "Come join us, together we will be eternal, there is no escape, we will be one, but I fear the dark sea that will swallow me." Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep below the ground. Those of us who can hear its call in the night, an invitation, the ocean of memories where I ends and we begin. Great holes secretly are digged where Earth's pores ought to suffice. Things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. We should have never left the primordial soup. Only through death can I escape the call of one of who rules above all life. Something out in the water. This boat. Chapter 3. Oh my god. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Something has changed. God. No map data. What do I have here? Together. Together to victory over the Empire. You've been here before. Yep. Picked up classroom key. Why do I even use this thing? Please lock onto the other one. Thank you. God damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. Why did that? Jesus. I should not have survived that. It's like all the times the HE was just absolutely worthless, and then there it just kicks ass. Why? Drop down. There's a hole in the ground. Looks like you could drop down safely. I don't know about the safe part. You've changed. It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I've become whole again. I wear no mask. And I hate everything. Perhaps this is hell. And now, what front? I like how in that cutscene we had the pistol and it just like, I stopped using that useless thing a long time ago. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're not going to be able to go through here. It's blocked by a gas leak. I need a hand wheel to shut off the gas flow. Picked up submachine gun. No space for 8mm ammo. Shame. Post box 413. Network. Okay, requisition Aeon Commando. Requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. Responsible body Aeon Commando Rod Front Nord, Calibri R1604. Authorization Blockwort ROTC 1. Type 84 Drak. First fire. 120, so 8x22mm ammo. That's all I'm going to say. To Calibri R1604 from Yong Photo, subject, reply, photo store keys. Locksmith said it'll take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Yong. To Calibri R1604 from KNCR R1622, subject, be careful. To the Blockwort of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. A Protector Special Operations Unit has been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Heimat to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. The Calibri R1604 from Aeon Commando Seasonal Review. Calibri R1604. As every season, your performance will be a subject to review by local commando soon. Remember that the review will determine if you will be marked for replacement. Calibri R1604 from Ito Busher. Subject, reply, bookstore keys. I understand you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is a birthday of my daughters. Note, they were born on Vignetta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ number. Kind regards, Ito. Calibri R1604 from Aeon. Subject, reply, relocation. No. There we go, this submachine gun actually kick ass. Explosive HE. That sadly is not kick ass. Okay. Are you kidding me? Looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. The paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving the paint for— Are you kidding me? Alright, don't get me wrong, look, I understand. I immediately know what the hell it is. But are you kidding me? Ito, okay, so this is where I put in the birthday numbers for basically the daughter's birthday. that last burst. I don't know, that seemed like a waste, but that was just a panic. It's unlocked from the other side, okay. Unlocked from the other side? You mean I wasn't even supposed to come here yet? Lock requires key, the doors require room 0152. Shit. Manifest celebrations canceled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition, most Rothfront sectors will not be allowed to take place until further notice. Protector Public Office announced today. There's a credible threat of public safety that is currently under Protector investigation, since they're only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about rumors and appears by living in sectors, see the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a protector. Why? Okay. Yeah, let's go over here basically and let's put this on. This hand wheel. Sweet Jesus. Acetone. That would be a great paint thinner. Stun prod that I need. Another drop down the fucking hole! Meat grinder seems to be broken. Let's not drop down that hole. Looks safe to drop through the floor below. Drop down. No. Acetone. Pick up the lovers card. Pick up lovers. Anything else to say about the painting? No, it's just ruined painting now. No. Okay. It's too dark to see. I know. Okay, how about you lock onto the closest one, Elster, please? Alright. Hell yeah! Elster, please tell me I kicked both of them. Please tell me I kicked both of them, because the game isn't letting me kick the other one. I can stand here all day. We could do this all day. Your taunting will not work on me. Oh, you. Another one! There's a picture of a magpie on the box. Above it looks like a small speaker or a microphone. Oh dear. Teacher's evaluation, Ariane Young. The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd, certain due to her being raised solely by her mother rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden as normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on the desolate radio outpost. Surely her friendship with those Venetian-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some sort of questionable literature that is legally sold their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now and that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that the school has failed to do so far. Have you tried kicking her while she's down? I'd laugh my ass off if that's what sent me to hell. Why is it unlocked from this side, I wonder? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What kind of nonsense is that? It's good, thank you. Use Blue's diskette, yes. What do we have here? Antennae. What's the OST? Receiver dish mod duplex signal repeated to local selector frequency. What the hell does this do, though? Oh. For some reason, that is copyrighted. Those 3 notes right there are copyrighted. Read me. Due to power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes, then transmit program. Enter the antenna number. So I basically just... yeah. So easy, a caveman can do it. Picked up store key. Nope. Needs to carry the star. Can I tase any of you? Who wants to be tased? I can tase any one of you. Picked up the start. Was it a waste of a stun prod? Yes. As for developing photographs, this label indicates that there's undeveloped photo inside. Oh. Drop down, here we go. Eusan. Odd. No space for them to carry the tower. Of course. It's gonna be a fight. What's this? Patient key. No space for 12mm ammo. Well, if it's between the pistol or the revolver, I think I'll take the revolver. Commercial corridor. Okay, you know what? Hey there! The hell does this go to? Somewhere I don't want to be. People's Army, 5th Venetian Infantry Division, Unit 12. Wong Anna, Sio Elena, Ito Lilith, Yong Helena, NG Ellis, Park, not Berga, Fukuyama Burkett, Liang Rebecca. Photograph that was inside the developing tank. Photo shows some kind of digital matrix QR code. I wonder what kind of machine could process this code. On my way. The hell with you. Matrix code scanner. Gotcha. Use photograph. Pick up the sun. What does this say? Leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in the Sector C is bio-resonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I am on the next ship to Kizeth tomorrow. Meet me at the docks at Sector N if you want to bail too, son. Damn you. What do you mean, am I... Oh, that's because I just wanted to read a note. The Red Eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Roadfront related to periodolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called Red Eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Roadfront's planet. Yet for some early settlers of Roadfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for every present surveillance of the Protektors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to the Red Eye. Or is that just periodolia too? Should you ever receive one of these Red Eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending on regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Orbital Defense Cannon Battery Vignetta 12. Buyan and Kistev in our crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. Jesus Christ, how huge do these artillery guns have to be able to shoot at planets in our solar system? Jesus Christ. Elster. Periodolia. Okay, am I supposed to know what these butterflies are? Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the strange stranglehold of the Empire without the support of the Replikas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonant technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand how to replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from Gestalt host to a replica brain is not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to the pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may be long before we're back where... It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. No. Did I just miss these shots? I picked up the shotgun rounds. Okay, then. Let's put this for red disc. Alright, I'll come back for that. What? Oh, you got back up, I see. Stay down next time. Just stay down, it's for your own good. Where'd the red disc get? Select an item to use. I want to use the red disc. Yes. Medevac. On Gabriel. Date of birth, blah, 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 we're up front. Alright, so Kain Bidlid. And that means basically dead. On... Ida Erica. UT, blah, 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 date of birth. 1452, 14S52P, World Out Front, University Student, Residence. Okay. Let's go back to the post box for a second. Store keys. Locksmith said it will take us. Okay. My niece is currently one of those key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Code is the birthday of my daughters. They were born on Vignetta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ number. $560,524. Medical history: sprained ankle, grade 1. Doctors know it's very active in sporting activities. Air fracture left shin, double fracture right arm, major laceration forehead. Jesus Christ. Doctors know it's regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. Doctors know did not react well to antibiotics. Huh. Longer sweet. Patients were forgetful about her medication. freaky. Doctor's notes removed. Please just Kia. Doctor's notes unknown cause and bronchial infection. Lang Rebecca. Doctor's notes antidepressant ration was doubled. Medical history sinus infection. Eusan Nikolai. Medical history, thoracic back pain. Doctor's notes, claims to be unable to take part in communal morning exercises. Bro, he's me for real. Ariane Young. Medical history, insomnia, bruising, premature acromotrachea? Doctor's notes removed. Okay, it just basically means, whatchamacalls it, premature it basically means her hair turned white. It lost its pigment. 560-524. 560-524. 560-524. 560-524. Ito. Boy, if any Arias pop out of here, I'm gonna be angry. Hi there. You're not looking too good. Lisa, I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. She's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Bruh. That's what happens to gestalts that are infected. Pick up death. Think you're funny, game? Photograph of Isa wearing a school uniform. Picture is badly damaged. Song of the Gods. Banned. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it, gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Eusan. Eusan? Whatever. And lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs. Oh god, okay, you're getting up too. Okay, I'm gone. Yeah, but as well as that these butterflies are here, like Pareidolia, we just read about Pareidolia and just seeing things here, but it's just like wondering if these butterflies are just oh my god. Ta-da! What the hell? Pick up moon, sure, but what is... I don't want to know. Close it. Oh, we're just not going to close that. Okay. There's nothing in here. She never came in here. Oh hey, we don't have to go in there anymore. Rotfront, Lang, Kiseth, Bouillon, Heimat, Venetia. Oh. Dream diary. Oh boy, I love these. 6th night, I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kiseth when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. 13th, I was a worker in the mines of Lang when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh which persists beyond death. 69. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Vignetta. But I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. 18th night, I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me. It's the moon's dark core. 19th night, I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Bouillon. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun, like iris, burned my body to ashes. You know what? I need you dead. I forgot one of the cards. Thank you. Million Starvers Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of Kitez, ration shipments to Vignetta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Eusan citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in Kitez orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Vignetta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. In orbit of Kitez, it will continue to block free travel between Vignetta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops in Vignetta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild the remains of Vignetta. Where we run. Oh dear Lord Almighty. No space for dial ring. No, can we talk about the Elster? And Elster just literally crashed right through the roof. Broke through the netting. The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Pick up dial ring. I please acknowledge the dead Elster here. This Elster was not here before. There we go, now I put the dial ring on there. Let me go back, basically, put the cards in the correct order this time around. I forgot the tower card, basically, back there in the cafeteria. Shut up. Ever get tired of just screaming? There we go. What the fuck? And once more, just crawling through strange holes. We are back here again. National flag is meaningless. Black and white pictures of paintings Arion used to make. An old Imperial series, Arion loved reading these. Textbooks of radio operations, they used to belong to Arion's mother. Computer screen is black. Last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Oh. Arion's old radio transmitter, it's still transmitting. Yes. An old wooden wardrobe. I only used to keep her clothes in here. Light switch. I don't need to turn off the light. Door won't open yet. Pick up the king in yellow. Workforce assignment for young Arion. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period has recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C. They have recently submitted an application for military service assignment, Penrose program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment, previous work experience, store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time, compulsory military service, route front orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you'll be assigned the following workplace: S-23 Sierpensky Production and Mining Facility on Leng. Auntie's notes. Arion, I left some yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from Ito's. Please pick up your books your uncle ordered from Ito's bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Letter from Mother. My dearest Arion, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? Photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sayo in our family. From the looks of it, it was a shot on Veneta. Her military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like hers soon enough. Please send a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. This is the end. Leave forever? Yes. Adler's notes. All effort to contain this illness has been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on the walls and floor where they died. As soon, all of us Replikas will have lost our senses and turned into writhing masses of flesh. I believe it was not an infectious disease nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I relived the same cycle over and over, each time the details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns into nothing but noise? A red dream. The crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground, an island beyond reach, memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness, a promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness, waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning, Adler. Falk's memories. We are dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let's become whole again. This is not the way, okay. Oh. Son of a bitch. Up the spear, please. Can I, okay, can only carry one spear at a time. Okay, thank you. I should not have won that. I did so piss poor on that boss fight. Now, we are one. Waiting for this for a long time. Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through this one more time? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. They'll destroy everything. Penrose briefing, phase 2. Start decrypted transmission. By your calculations, 1,500 cycles of the mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have been fully acclimatized to your new life aboard the ship. As you approach the Orod cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resource, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your Replika to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission, and yeah, I think we've read that before. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of rot front of school, a photo of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone. So why bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be myself, and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. Penrose briefing, phase 3. Start the decrypted transmission. Congratulations, comrade. You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your Replika unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your Replika, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. End decrypted transmission. Talk to some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the Replikas I knew back home, nothing like my teachers or the blockwork Protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me, but lately I've missed having someone to talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it, except her. Everything is the same here, always. Nothing ever changes. Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. like back then, the numbers were on and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the Protektors had confiscated it. Or was it Isa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840, everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside the ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything, I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's a fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside, I want to breathe fresh air, I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503, I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Cycle 5. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? Cycle 54. Blank blank. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Please. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home. Remember our promise. Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. I'm sorry. Thank you.